MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and their in-state division rivals, the Texas Rangers. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Base hit, and the Stros are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
The 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Bregman, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
0-1, here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros leave one, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Springer to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Ready now, Delino DeShields. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the second inning now for Marlington. The Rangers on top here, 3. Now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
1-0 the count. Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Fouled off. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Sliders in for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Evan Gattis now standing in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Gattis, who's sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. Astros are down quietly. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a flare out to left center. Correa onto the grass. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Bases are empty, one man out. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Around first, digging for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Gallo stands at third with one gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. Back up the middle. And Vlad is aboard. It's a base hit. So Rougned Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Now the double steal is on here. Strike taken to throw. Runners at second and third with two gone. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Altuve over to his left, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one run scores here in the frame. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. We've played two full. The Rangers lead this one 4-0. A nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers. At the plate, Evan Gattis, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Tyler White will bat next as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set. So next to the plate for Texas, JT Realmuto as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nomar Mazara. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And the fielder, number 3.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields.
Second base hit of the game for him. This one an RBI triple, and there's still nobody out, so this could be just the start of it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jurickson Profar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Lifted into center field. On the move is Springer. And that retires the side. So 2 runs on. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hard on the ground toward short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. And this one is gone. A home run.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
Brad Peacock answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, Second
Here's
baseman.
Rougned Odor now.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
Altuve fields it cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer, onto the lawn and gone.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Standing in now, J.T. Realmuto. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Comes set with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another
The
one.
batter, designated hitter.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run, and that's the third out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, a base hit in his first trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Grounded to short. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 9. Marwin.
Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Delino DeShields hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone up into the second deck. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? You come to watch off
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey
Here's Joey
Gallo.
Gallo now.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gonzalez looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Elvis Andrews is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
The right fielder, number 27, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Evan Gaddis now standing in, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, designated hitter, Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Andrews is there, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
To 1-2 now. Missed with a slider.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Therefore it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 11-0. Riding in once again, Rougned Odor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rougned Odor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit to right, but foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he fouls this one off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Adrian Beltre.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And Beltre's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Digging in now, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Beltre stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, and late reactions, and they got him. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Rangers go down quickly there, but they lead it 11. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So we got him swinging. Alex Bregman goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a double play victim last time around. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Jurickson Profar
as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield.
And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 11-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, he leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's George Springer as he rips it on the ground to second. Odor is there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. He pulls this one into right. Guerrero will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here it comes now to Andrus. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rangers set down. Evan Gaddis now standing in, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Designated hitter,
Tyler White will bat next. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Odor calls for it. 2 down. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In the air to right center. Guerrero shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 11-0, the final shutout total in this one. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Bush gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11.